Trading Group live stream. True Trading Group is the fastest growing and highest rated premium online trading educational platform and community where we all share the same goal: to learn, to trade, and to profit together. I'm Michael Edwards. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live for free on this very YouTube channel where myself, Michael Edwards, and other TTG Pro Trader mods and special guests drop golden nuggets of education that can help you become a better and more profitable trader. Like I said, my name is Michael Edwards. I'm a former award-winning hedge fund trader and now the head trader of TTG. And along with my team of 6 pro trader moderators, we cover all styles of trading, including swing trading, day trading, options, and advanced option strategies, shorting, long-term investing, and more. There's literally something for everyone and for all skill level at TTG. Welcome one and all.
Yo, what are Glenny? Glenny?
Let's get this started, everybody.
Oh my God. Guys, welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Yeah, that's wild. That is clearly wait, where is it? Yep. Clearly not Michael Edward, although those eyebrows are fantastic. Those eyebrows are fantastic. All right, guys, welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Adam. They call me Shug. I'm the co-founder of True Trading Group. Tonight, guys, we got something special planned. Mike's taking the night off tonight. And instead, look, we're always saying on here that True Trading Group is more than just watch Mike trade. Guys, there are, including Mike, there are 7 pro trader moderators inside of True Trading Group. And tonight, you guys are going to meet a bunch of them. This fine gentleman here, although the eyebrows look like one is up. I mean, this is excellent. This gentleman right here, his name is Glenny Treef. Okay, one of our trading moderators. Next person I'm going to bring on for us this evening is none other than Jason, the Wolf of Weed Street, Spatafora.
Hey, everybody.
Hello. Then I'm going to bring on Barry White. What's up, Chris Toner?
Good evening.
All right, and then Momen, there we go. And then I'm bringing on Majestic Momen.
Hey, how are you?
Wait, I got a Chris Toner impression too. Huh? Good?
That's pretty good too. All right, welcome all to the True Trading Group live stream. You guys are all in for a treat tonight because as much as we're joking around right now, every person up here, we have Glenny, Chris Toner, Jason the Wolf of Weed Street, Spatafora, and Momen. Okay, these fine gentlemen are a huge part of True Trading Group. They each specialize in a different skill, and tonight we are going to have a chat with them. I'm going to put them in the hot seat. We're going to talk about different things and topics for trading, and I'm going to go ahead and ask them the questions that our members really want to know. All right. So, and Chris Toner, if I'm not mistaken, Chris, you had 2 50% winning trades, 2 separate 50% winning trades today, correct?
Yeah, big day.
Big day. Chris is going to go ahead and break down those trades for you. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started here. All right. So, gentlemen, the way that this is going to work tonight is I'm going to go ahead and pull up my list of questions. All right. So here we go. And guys, the purpose of tonight is really to go ahead and give you guys a feel for True Trading Group as a whole. Okay. For you guys to understand and see that there's so much more here than, look, Mike is our head trader. He's the co-founder with myself of True Trading Group. But this is so much. True Trading Group is so much more than just one person. And tonight you're going to see that. There's literally something for everyone here, and tonight you're going to see why. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead, share this stream. Let's reach as many traders as we can. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead. Here, let's do this. All right. And let's bring up Wolferino first.
Hey.
How's it going, Jason?
Oh, it's going. How is
All
everybody
right.
doing?
Feels like just yesterday we were here.
Yeah. Then we had technical difficulties and a bunch of drama. And
Yeah, no, I think we're doing good tonight, though. I think we're going to do well tonight. All right, so let's do it.
Let's go.
Got a couple questions for you here.
Shoot.
All right, so let's start things off. Joe, hit him with the Q&A. Oh, no, you know what, Joe? I'm going to trust that you got this tonight. Yeah, I know. I see it.
Guys, it's Joe's birthday. Guys, everybody wish Joe a happy birthday.
It is Joe's birthday tonight. It is Joe's birthday.
Joe.
The professor is not here. Jason Simmons is not here. We're giving him the night off. That is the hardest working guy in showbiz.
He works 23 hours a day.
All right. And Mike's taking the night off because he has laryngitis, which I didn't think was a thing that adults take time off for, but apparently I was wrong.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ouch.
So I'm just kidding. All right. He's going to be so pissed. All right, guys. Yeah, let's go. So, all right, Jason. First question. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. You're not gonna stump me.
All right. So, our user Bob, username Bob, asks, "What is your opinion on when the current OTC pot stocks will be ready to be listed on main exchanges?"
First, what you're gonna have is you're gonna need safe banking. Not that within safe banking there's a provision for them to uplist. It's more of a, it's a necessary step, but safe banking does not automatically mean uplisting. What you're going to want to see is the banks being okay being custodians of cannabis stocks. As it stands right now, they are federally illegal. Okay, so you need a couple things. Safe banking, one step. Rescheduling would be another step. We'll see what happens with legalization. Obviously, legalization changes the whole paradigm. I don't want them to be able to uplist right now. All right, and I know a lot of people might not like that, but you want safe banking. You want to go 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step, uplist. All right. Hopefully, sometime in the next 6 months. I mean, that'd be great, but you really can't put a time frame on it. Bureaucracy tends to drag its feet. Next question.
Got it. Next question. Vermonster, I assume that's some sort of play on Vermont.
Yeah.
That's the Ben and Jerry ice cream concoction.
I feel like Glenny is probably very popular in Vermont. I don't know what that means. So do you feel that Canopy is the best Canadian pot stock right now? And before you answer that, I get a ton of complaints about how negative you are on Canada as a whole. I want you to know that we love our Canadian TTG members and we do not endorse anything negative that the Wolf has to say about Canada. So let's keep it focused on the stocks and not Canada as a whole.
What do you want me to say? I think that's so ridiculous. I love Canada. I love Canadian people. I love maple syrup. I even like hockey. All right. John Candy, how do you not like Canada?
I love John Candy.
Now, the currency, the currency sucks. Get over it. So, I think Canopy is the best pot stock. It's the nicest house on an ugly block. Let's put it that way. They said they were going to be profitable in 2018. Now the CEO is saying 2022. They did $156 million in revenue last quarter, to Curaleaf's $233 million. Yet they trade at a multiple of 20. Curaleaf trades at a multiple of 6, and their market cap is 40% bigger than Curaleaf's. That stock will get hammered once U.S. companies are able to uplist. But yeah, for now, yeah, it's the best thing in Canada. But you know, it's like being like, oh, well, you're the best serial killer. Huh, great.
That's probably a little bit of an extreme example, but I'll take it. Oh my gosh. Mike just did the thumb for this stream. Apparently, laryngitis does not affect artistic ability. Hang on a second. I gotta Joe, I'm gonna send it to you. Can you share it? Did he send it to you? Okay, hang on. We'll do this quick.
Did he send it to through MySpace?
No, Glenny. No.
Check my MySpace account.
That is impressive. All right, Wolf, next question.
Shoot.
Okay. When D trades, a lifetime member in True Trading Group asks, if you couldn't trade pot stocks, what sector do you see yourself trading and really focusing on?
Right now, I mean, I have to say, the reopening trades, and the only reason why is because I positioned myself in the summer for them. So I wouldn't really be trading as much as I would be selling. If I'm looking at something forward-looking 6 to 12 months out, other than pot stocks, and I think you need your head examined if you weren't looking at infrastructure, or even putting, taking a look at some safe havens for inflation.
All right, excellent. Moving on. This is a good one. I liked this one because this question challenged you, and I liked it.
Okay.
What? This is from Blade. He's also a lifetime member of True Trading Group. Why does Wolf? Oh Jesus! Look at Mike. He's like kind of sick on the bottom right, but he's not sick. He just has laryngitis.
He's like Marsha.
Would this work? Oh, that's
like
good.
Smokey. All right, what's
all right. Let's go back. You turn it off.
I want to see if I get challenged on this.
All right. Why does Wolf put in stop losses if he does not stick to them?
Well, the stop losses that I put in are more for, if I'm playing it conservatively, that's where it would be. It's a mental stop loss. The problem with, when I'm trading something like an option, and if I have time on it, I can go and buy, 500 call options if I'm down 80% on it. And let's say I have 50 call options to start and I'm down 90% on it. I can go and buy 500 call options and then just try and go for a 10 cent move. So generally those stops are where, if I'm playing conservatively, they're meant for you. They're not meant for me. That's how I would answer it. Yeah, I mean, they're mental stops, but look, when you're playing options, you go into it, or at least I go into it being like, all right, I could lose all of my money. And sometimes I think that something's overdone. Look, it's going to happen. Options to me are just kind of a numbers game. Like I could lose 2 and get blown up, but I could win 1 and make up for those 2. So why do I have stop losses? The stop losses are more for your protection than mine, because the truth is, if I go and I lose that money, it's not going to hurt me because I'm not putting myself in a position to get hurt. And, like the amount that I trade in options is less than 5% of my entire portfolio. Yes, you have a question?
I have a question. That would be risk management, would it not?
Yeah. That is risk management,
and do you feel that, and guys, I want you to pay attention to this too, because Mike goes on here night after night after night, and all he does is talk about risk management. What you will see tonight is that this is not unique to just Mike, that all of the moderators and all the people in True Trading Group practice this themselves as well, because that's what successful traders do. That's the difference between somebody that YOLOs their account and somebody that's going to do this for the next decade and do it successfully. Yeah. This is a huge part of what is taught at True Trading Group, whether you have one day as a trader or you've been trading for 20 years. Okay. And Wolf, I know you are exceptionally good at managing your risk.
Yeah, because I'm cheap. And, a lot of times, I'm getting into an options trade with profit from another options trade. So I'm not risking the way I look at it is I'm not risking my money. I'm risking profit. And I like to hold on to my profit. Are there going to be times when, like I give some of that back? Yeah. But, that's why each trader, each individual, has to be self-aware and realize like, hey, I'm going to do some stupid things. Like if I get blown up on an option trade, I put myself in the penalty box. I'll take that value out of my account, so that it's just out of circulation. So yeah, stop losses are good for a lot of people, but for me on options, it's hard sometimes to stick to it, especially when you have time. Any more brain busters?
Yeah, several. All right, hang on. All right, we're getting down. We got two more questions for you, Wolf.
Okay.
How often do you wash your fur?
Never. It's mad.
Gross. All right, and I think this is the question, all joking aside. And so, that was from TTG. Grandma loves tulips. The S in tulips has a $sign.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Next question is from T. Frazier, who asked a bunch of questions tonight for the different for you guys that are on here. Dude asked some awesome questions, right? Now, another lifetime member. Great question. I think everyone wants to know, man, at what point do you see pot stocks, like the sector as a whole, picking up? I think a lot of people were expecting this huge pop after New York, and look, there may not be a whole lot of real rationale behind some of the emotion that's here, because like you say all the time, people that trade pot stocks are like some of the most emotional traders ever.
I'd say they're some of the dumbest traders, but
you
could use the word emotional.
Well, I'm trying to be a better person than you.
Well, look, I'm straight. I'm direct with them. Like when is it going to pick up? The people in TTG know exactly. I put it this way. Anybody that's a TTG member, if you watched my first webinar on pot stocks, which was before I even got back into the sector, so this is June, you watch that video and I'm literally talking about what's happening right now. Okay, that's 8 months in advance. I did one in February. Guys, there's going to be a pullback. It's going to pull back about this much is what I'm guessing. My expectation is that the market is a little bit smarter, but I don't put anything past them. At the end of the day, the best companies in the United States are trading on the OTC. There's a liquidity crush on the OTC post-March. We are going to be choppy until July, late July, unless we have some sort of material event or some kind of legislative catalyst. New York, you guys, we were on a stream a couple weeks ago before New York happened. What did I say? It's not a big deal. I'm not looking at New York as anything. Why? Because not 1 gram of legal weed is going to be sold in 2021. You'll be lucky if it gets sold in 2022. You know, safe banking. Everybody, oh, safe banking, safe banking. A lot of people thought that it meant uplist. It doesn't mean that at all. It's access to capital, and it's literally what it says. It's safe banking. Hey, I got a weed company. I can store money in a bank and not in my own vault. You know, this is what you have to understand. I've traded every single bull market and bear market in cannabis. If there was a reason for me to get out, I would already be out. In 2016 to 2018 was the biggest bull market in cannabis, all right? More so than 2014. We experience this every March to the summer. And when you play it correctly, when you're not getting fatigued, when you're patient, this is when you're able to use the market volatility to grow your account. So I'm all for it. You know, I've got internal price targets for everything that I trade, and I'm not worried about any of them. Now, that's my opinion, and I could be wrong. I doubt that I am. My opinion will change when the data comes back and tells me that I'm wrong. And right now, the data is telling me that week over week, month over month, in Illinois to Florida to Pennsylvania, wherever, we can see the cannabis sales that are happening. And we can see which companies are selling what. And guess what? They're selling more weed. So nothing material has changed. The only thing that's changed is all of a sudden there's a pullback and people poop their pants. You know, but that's normal. You know, it's the people that come in February that they were like, no, I'm not into it. I don't want to be an investor in August. I don't want to be an investor in November, December, January. And then February, they come in when everything's at an all-time high. And then they're like, whoa, I knew this sucked. You know, you come into the cannabis sector, tear in. You know, you've got to be active. One of the biggest things that I teach people in TTG is you cannot be an investor in cannabis and be like, this is a 5-year investment. All right. It doesn't work like that. You know, you've got to hold a core and trade a core, you know, and that you've got the core position that you don't touch. So on like 10,000 shares, let's just say we're using round numbers, 8,000 shares you don't touch. The other 2,000, buy, sell, buy, sell. You sell the dip. I mean, you sell the rip, you buy the dip. You sell the dip, you rinse and repeat. Guys, I've been doing this since this summer. Curaleaf, okay, which is my biggest holding, would have to go below $2 for me to lose money on it. And I wasn't doing this because I'm like, you know, like this is fun. I was doing this for this time period that we're going through. And I'm not running out of powder, and my position is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'm all for what's happening because I know what's going on, right? So be confident. Like, guys, everything, every major catalyst is yet to happen. None of this is, guys, you're going to see, I promise you, I will shave my eyebrows, all right?
Yo. The last time, hold on. The last time that you said that you would shave something, you actually did it. But normally, you know, look, man, just all I'm saying is don't make promises that Glenny can't keep, you know?
Look, I have no problem doing it.
I have no problem shaving my head either.
I'm not.
All right. So what I'd like what I would like for you to do right now is I'd like you in 1 to 2 minutes. I want you to describe your trading style, what you focus on. So if somebody were to join your trading group or go in for the trial, what could they expect to learn from you? How could they expect to, what could they expect to learn from you? What is it? Just buy dips, sell rips, or
No.
what could they expect to learn from you that would warrant them spending the $1,248 on an annual membership? Why should they do that to learn from someone like yourself? Go.
Because the way that I trade is for people that have jobs, people that don't want to be in front of a monitor, people that, may not be the best chartists. My style of trading is not trading. It's investing and then managing that trade and being where the stock's going to be in 6 to 12 months. That's it. I don't even need 2 minutes because, understanding the macro environment, the catalysts, civics, causality, market sentiment, and all of these other pieces. Guys, for the people that have been watching in September, I'm talking about reopening. I'm getting out of tech and I'm buying airlines, infrastructure, and all of the boring stuff. Right now, the boring stuff is the hottest stuff. And I'm just selling into it. It's the same way with cannabis. Whether it's cannabis or infrastructure or tech or consumer goods, I started as an investor. I've made way more money being an investor than a day trader. Day trading's fun. I don't need the sugar high, So that's what you're going to learn. You got to, like my thing is seeing the forest for the trees. All right. I'm from the future, baby.
So you're look, I know these answers, right?
Yeah.
You are by far one of the greatest sentiment traders that I've ever seen. And honestly, for those that have a full-time job that are looking to get into pot stocks or that are looking to learn how to trade simple options and kind of dip their toe in the water there, there really isn't anyone better than Jason to do that with. This guy will literally, don't let that arrogant tone out of his mouth fool you. This guy will literally give you the shirt off his back in as much time as you need in order to help ensure that you are successful. Okay. And that's what you get with him, and with all of our mods. And you'll see that tonight as we move on. So Jay, hang out for a bit. I'm going to bring in our next mod. We'll go through it. All right.
Yep.
Excellent. All right. Next up, Majestic Momen.
Hey, yo. Hello.
What's up? So, guys, real quick, for those that don't know, Momen is one of our newer moderators at TTG. Momen, you've been with us, for like 90 days now?
Exactly, yeah. 90 days, 3 months.
All right. So before we start, Momen, I want you to give us a little bit of background, who you are, how long you've been trading, all of that stuff. And what your trading style is, what you focus on.
Okay, so my name is Momen. I'm been trading for 6 years, more than 6 years now. I start only trading stocks, mainly pharmaceutical stocks like Walgreens, CVS, pharmaceutical companies. This is my background. I'm a pharmacist. So I start investing as an investor, like the Wolf said. I start only as an investor, reading balance sheets, reading the being in the earning calls, and understand and value the company before I even invest in these companies. So I start from this point for 2 years, just trading what I know. And from this point, I try to develop myself and open new market, like start to understand technology, start to understand retail, start to understand bank, and being trading stocks for 3 years before even start trading options. Since I start trading option 3 years for now, I changed my style, so I'm being only trading options. I like trade options more because it gives me more strategies, different way to trade market. I can trade the market in different way. Sometimes I do credit spread or debit spread, like multi-leg option strategies, iron condor. So that's why I like options more now. Even in my long-term portfolio, I do exactly what the Wolf doing. Like exactly what Wolf doing, like how he trying to trade around his investment. So I have a long-term portfolio, but I'm selling cover calls against my portfolio so I can generate income from my long-term portfolio and like trading my long-term portfolio in this way. So that's my strategy. That's my way in trading now. I'm trying to focus mainly in slow mover, low risk trade for people who are working full time or like and give them more strategies. Like we are in credit spread. We closed a credit spread today. We did debit spread before with Microsoft. So I'm trying to give you more way to see option in different way. We can reduce our risk in option by limited risk and being in debit spread. We can short an option by selling credit call credit spread like what we did in CS today. So that's going to be my strategy. That's my goal in TTG now. Implement new trading strategy, which is multi-leg options, and use option in different strategy and technique.
Okay, excellent. Let's get into whoever has their YouTube on or whatever, let's turn that down. All right, now let's move into the first set of questions, all right?
Okay.
All right, Momen, try and go like 1 to 2 minutes, 1 to 3 minutes per question.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you learn how to trade options?
I learned by myself, by experience, and I'm being a member for TTG and other services for 2 years now. I just filed my tax, so I spend a lot in services, in options and stock market.
Real quick. So not. I want you to be honest. Don't lie.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do you feel TTG had the best services out of what it is that you paid for?
Yes, for main reason is we learning here, and that's what I'm trying to do too. We are not alert service. Alert is easy. We can alert. I myself, I can alert like 5 or 7 trades a day, which you can make 5 winner and 2 losers. So it's kind of over trading. We are not over trading in TTG. Just 1 trade or 2 trades you can learn from. And from this point, you can build your strategy and learn how it works, so you can find your trade by yourself. This is what I like in TTG. That's why I joined TTG for 1 year. Like I have a membership in TTG. Like most of the service was like 1 month and just leave it. I did this one for because I learned from TTG. Like I add from my strategy, from Wolf strategy. I add from my strategy, from Mike's strategy. Like Mike add for me in charting. Wolf add for me in how he always trying to be active around his long-term portfolio. So I did it in my way. So that's why I like TTG. Like it's different in this way. You learn more than you just getting alerts. You know what I mean? Like it's not.
Do you feel that somebody that is just starting out trading, or somebody that, you know, let's say has been trading a little bit like yourself,
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like TTG has a clear, the way that the curriculum is set up, the way that the mods, the way that we have access to all of our that our members have literally free access during the day to all of our moderators, right in chat? You can send any of these people a direct message. They will answer you. You can ask them questions. I mean, my TTG fam, sound off if I'm lying. Am I telling the truth? Do you not have access to them? Type the number 1 in chat if you do not have direct access to them, if they don't make themselves totally available to you during the day without charging you an extra dime. I mean, look, these guys give 110% effort to the members that are in there. And I think that really carries over, and it's such an invaluable thing, man, because there's so many other services that you pay, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, and you really just you get the head trader's attention a couple days a week. There's a couple of alerts that are sent out. There's old, courses or lessons that, that don't really, amount to much because they're old recorded webinars. And I think what's great about what it is that we're doing here, man, is how accessible everyone is, and I think that that's really, really great, especially if you're new. If you have a full-time job, if you are busy, the accessibility that we offer at no additional charge to these people is priceless. You cannot put a price on that. It is exceptionally rare in this business. Now, and in fact, I'm going to just go with this real quick, Moment, and I got another question for you.
Go ahead.
Momen came up with an awesome idea recently. So in TTG, we are always giving back to our members. For every 300 members that we get, we give away a brand new Tesla or $30,000. For every 150 lifetime members, we give away a Porsche or $50,000 cash. And, we are constantly giving back to our members. We do the Stimmy every night, which we're literally giving cash to our members. We are constantly giving back. Momen came up with a great idea. I think we lost Toner. Hopefully he comes back in a second. Momen came up with a fantastic idea. Okay. And his idea was, wouldn't it be great if we could do like an all-day one-on-one, because look, with the pandemic, it's hard to sit next to, you're not gonna come to meet up somewhere and sit next to them. So what Momen suggested that we are now going to be implementing is that all the mods once per month. So there's 6 mods total, or no, I'm sorry, 7 mods total. So 7 times a month, you are going to be able virtually to go ahead and be on a Zoom call, literally sharing screen, going back and forth, and shadowing that mod for an entire day. And we're going to do that as a giveaway for our members. I mean, there is nothing else like that where and for not $1 more. I mean, where else, if you're new or you're trying to improve, and you could sit there and you could literally all day have direct access to a pro trader. I mean, dude, it's ridiculous. Hang on a second. Moment. Let me just, I don't want to put you on blast or anything, but guys, for anyone that's curious, Momen is sporting an 84.62% win rate. That is consistent. What is your win rate? Is it 4.62? Probably not. Okay? And I just think that to be able to have direct access to someone like that, what is that worth to you? You want to get
looking forward this day, it's going to be a nice day to spend a day with one of our members, trade all day together, and show them how we even look to our charts before get in the trade, how we do our risk management, why we get in this trade, why we choose this trade from others. Like today we get in GM and I have 4 or 5 in my watch list. So they're going to be in the kitchen so they can practice more and buy time. It's all about practice. It's all about learning. So it's my goal, or TTG goal, is make you choose your trade. You find your trade, you manage your trade. This is how always we look. It's what all looking for, it's not just a trade we alerted. You're going to find your trade. You're going to manage your trade in the perfect way. So I'm looking forward this day, I'm looking for that day.
Excellent. And I just got word Toner's dog ran across and unplugged his computer and internet. So he's getting back online right now. So we'll give him a bit. I got some more questions for you. So let me ask this real quick. So here's another question. And this is from Rick and Morty, who's one of our members. Momen, you mentioned that ticker symbol SPCE, Samuel Providence, Cat Edward. I know I'm messing that up, but whatever.
Virgin Galactic. Virgin Galactic
Virgin
Space.
Galactic
Yep.
was a long-term hold in your portfolio. With the
Yep.
news of Branson selling, is that the type of fundamental catalyst, that news, that would trigger you to sell out of that position? Or do you have a conviction in the underlying business and potential?
No, like this kind of news, you should look and see why this kind of sale happening. He has a problem in his airlines company, which is Virgin Airlines. It's a British Airlines. So he need money to fund his other companies, which is normal or something you can expect from any investor to pull money from a place and put this money in other place. We have Chamas before sold some of his shares too. Kathy Wood is buying at this other point. So someone buy or sell, it's not the trigger who can make me take a decision from my long-term portfolio. I'm not selling, I'm not adding at this point. It just hold for me. I have this position since it was $16. I get in space because I believe in space for the next 5 years. I'm looking what they doing weekly or bi-weekly, maximum a month. I have to see what's going on in space. As an investor, I do my homework as an investor. So as an investor, you have to follow your long holds every week or every month at least and see what's going on. The company is doing well. Nothing changed. They hiring. They have new CFO, and he's one of the good CFOs in Wall Street. So that's not going to change my mind. The idea here, how you're going to manage your portfolio, how you manage your position. I'm always selling cover calls in space. So now I'll be kind of aggressive in selling my cover calls. Selling cover calls reduced my cost in this position to $2 now. So it's kind of free position, but I'm not going to treat it this way. It's still my position. It's still my money. So I do my homework as an investor, but you take your decision according only fundamental reason, according to your goal. So this is more than 5-year hold. Nothing changed for me.
All right, very good. Let's see what else we got. All right, so this is a good one, and maybe you could show us a little bit about your process with this. Maybe pull up your screen or something if you want, if it works for this. Okay, walk us through your process on how you scan for your stocks.
Can I see some names like websites or?
Yeah, that's fine, of course.
Okay, so I start my search every night from barchart.com. I can share my screen now, so if you can.
No, they gotta pay. We'll just put it in the description.
Yeah, I'm gonna just. Yeah, it's a website. I start searching, seeing unusual option activity, and we have a workshop in TTG. You're gonna see the whole process in the workshop. I pulled some picture from the website and how we triggered the unusual option activity. This is gonna be the first thing I do 1 day before. Like tonight, I'm gonna do my watch list for tomorrow by seeing the unusual option activity. Mainly, you're trying to see the volume next to the open interest, how far out of the money. Is it like consistent unusual option activity every day? And then this is going to be the first step. Then I will take this piece of information to charts, do analysis in daily chart, see KC channel or support and resistance levels. If charts match with the unusual option activity, it's going to be in our watch list with a target entry. So you usually see my watch list in the morning with target to the option itself. So this target is my entry on charts. I'm expecting or looking for pullback to certain level, which is support level I'm looking at, so I can get long in at this point. So this is how it works, how we find our trade every day. So.
Okay, excellent. All right, let's see what else we got here. So that was from Rick and Morty. Okay, so here's a good one. This is from Reeve. Reeve is a member, another lifetime member of True Trading Group. Reeve says, Momen, I'm confused as to how to take profit on a put. I have not done a put yet. I just don't get them. My question might be too basic. And I know this is simple, but I am confused.
How to take profit from puts. So
and let me just one second, and let me just follow that up with this. Obviously, Reeve is a new options trader, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as a new options trader, as somebody that's just getting into options, and options can be, I think options, and correct me if I'm wrong, but options is a great arsenal a great tool to have in your arsenal, especially if you have a smaller account, if you're looking to grow a smaller account. And because that was also, and I wanted to weave these two questions together, that was another person's question was, how do you trade with your style with a small account? So I think it's important because both of those questions are going to be from people that either are just starting with a small account. So imagine the average small account size that people start with in True Trading Group is roughly between $500 and $1,000, and that's after they pay for a membership. So what would you tell someone if they were brand new and they said, hey, I know that options is a great tool to put in my arsenal. I know that if I do this, that I can make money. I've seen other people do it. But I also heard that it's risky. I'm kind of afraid to get into it. And then and then maybe delve in and incorporate the put aspect into it to answer Reeve's question. Go ahead.
So I have a grades in my option levels, and I start this way. And this is you can see this in our workshop in workshop section 2. We talk about how to start option from first day to expert, like in 2 days experience, if you have 2 years experience. So at the beginner, just start with buy to open, sell to close, simple option trade, calls or puts only, just regular calls or puts. This is we call this level 1, and as a level 1, we like to be in the money, not way out of the money, and give ourselves more time, at least 2 months to expiration. This is the safest and like low risk, low reward trades in options. Option always give you the leverage to make profit. Like 10% in option is not that much. Like you can make 10% in minutes in options. So option meant to make 100% to 100% in long hold, or even a swing, or sometimes you can do this in days. But it's about risk management. So as a beginner, we like to be in the money, like our General Motors today. We choose to be in the money stock at $58. We are in $55 strike price, expired in May 21st. So to reduce the risk as a beginner, try always to be in the money. Try to be to give yourself at least 1 month for expiration. As a beginner, as a small account, try to start your account this way. Practice as much as you can. Practice in a simulator first. See how option works, because option, it's a mix between charts, the stock itself, time, and implied volatility, which is how the market believe in the stock in other sides. So it's a mix between 3 stuff. It's not only trading charts. That's why some people see like stock didn't move, but my option losing. My option losing and my stock still going higher, because option, it's a mix between time, implied volatility, which is how we expect the stock to react, and the chart move itself. So this answer how you can start and how you reduce your risk as an option trader. Don't go out of the money like we do crazy stuff as an option trader.
What does that mean? What does out of the money mean? Pretend I know nothing about options. Tell me out of the money.
Yeah.
Am I losing money? Are you taking my money?
Like General Motors, stock is $58. We are in 55 stock strike price, expired May 21st. This is our trade today. Out of the money being $60 or $70 strike price. That means like that your strike price is higher than the stock price itself. That's higher risk trade. Like it's very cheap. You can buy this for 50 cents or 60 cents. If the stock give you $1 move, you can double your money and out of the money, which is high risk, high reward trade. And we always saying this one is high risk, high reward trade. We do these trades, but we understand our risk. In this case, we position ourselves in small position. We should cut our loss in 1 or 2 days. But in the other case, being in the money, if the stock is 58, we are in strike price 55. Inputs, it's the opposite. Exactly. So to go to the other question, inputs, it's exactly the opposite. So to be in the money, if I believe in General Motors going lower, to be in the money, I would buy $60 strike price put May 21st. When I will take profit, this is a part of the question. I will take profit when we break our resistance level and go to the other level before the next support level. So it's the opposite of call. So if give it an example, GM is 58, I have $60 put. General Motors went to 55. This is going to be my area to take profit in puts. If it didn't give me the profit I'm looking for and start going higher and find support, I have to cut my trade at this case and move forward to other one. But option always mix between time and the stock itself. So don't live for hope. Don't hold option just if you believe it's gonna go this way. If you want to manage your risk. In other case, we can have like high risk, high reward. Hold the option for 2 months, and you can be 50% down, and one day you can make 100% up. So it's a tool. You can use this tool according to your risk management.
All right. Awesome, man. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Guys, that is Momen, one of our options traders. And at True Trading Group, we trade everything, okay? We do day trading, swing trading, simple options trades, complicated, advanced options trades. Literally something for everyone. And our curriculum is massive when for all of the topics, right? But specifically, it really shines through a lot in certain areas, options being one of them. It is not a sole focus of True Trading Group. We really focus on being well-rounded. So swing trading, day trading, options trading, all of it. Okay. Trading penny stocks and small caps. We really do focus on everything to try and have something for everyone. Okay. This is not about following one person's alerts over another. This is about learning how to fish, but being able to select, your bait, the bait that you want to use, the rod that you want to use, the lures that you want to use in order to catch the fish that is yours. That is what True Trading Group is all about. Momen, thank you so much, dude.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Now, I am going to bring on, I'm going to save Chris Conner for last, man, because that guy had such a big day with 2 huge wins. I'm going to want him to share his screen and break it down. Next, I'm going to bring on Glenn. Oh my God, Glenny. And there we go. All right. No, I know. I'm just messing around. So, all right. So, guys, Glenny is Glenny, you've been a mod now for 60 days?
Yeah, about
like
2 months. Yeah.
Huh?
About 2 months.
All right. This is Glenny Browse, everyone. Joe has dubbed him Glenny Browse. And Glenny, for you guys at home that are taking notes, Glenny officially ousted. So I forgot to say this earlier. So just for those keeping track, Momen had an 84.62% win rate in chat. That means that when Momen calls an alert in chat, 84.62% of the time since July 16th, 2020, or I'm sorry, since he's been in chat, so that would be the last 90 days or so, there's an 84.62% chance that that's going to be a winning trade. Now, with Jason Spatafora, who has been the reigning True Trading Group win rate winner or leader, that Jason Spatafora has been sporting a 96.11% win rate out of over 1,000 trades. It is insane. Okay. To the person that says I remind them of Jonah Hill, thank you. That guy's a rock star. All right. Moving on. Then you have Glenny. Now, Glenny has been with us for 2 months, but within that time, Glenny's win rate is a staggering 97.14%. I mean, look, granted, he's made a total of 35 trades, so 34 wins, 1 loss. I would like to see you trade more. I feel like that number is going to come down a bit when you trade more.
It's definitely going to come down. And
I think you're off to a strong start, man.
Thank you.
All right, so what I'd like you to do, because Glenny, I want you to tell me a little bit about who you are, and I want you to tell people what I already know about you as far as your background in finance. Go ahead.
All right. Hey, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Glenn is my first name. I started out in true trading as a member back in June of last year, and I'm not going to take up 40 minutes of your time telling you my story, but I started out as a financial advisor, stockbroker, back 34 years ago. Been a stockbroker, then registered representative. We changed into investment advisors, financial planners. I've done a lot of different, had a lot of different roles in brokerage firms, financial planning, like operations manager, branch manager, regional manager, district manager. So I've helped a lot of investors invest their money, prepare for their future, invest for retirement. We did, to the end of my career, the last 10 years, it was more of a holistic financial planning approach. Most of the career was people coming in with some money. I want to invest it, talking to them about their goals, their risk tolerance, time horizon, figure out kind of what a logical investment mix would be for them. So I've been on the both ends of probably 100,000 trades. I mean, I've done a lot myself, but also helping clients and sitting down. For the first few years, it was more kind of like as an order taker person. I worked in a discount brokerage firms, but I talked to people about their investment trades. So I have the experience. I've traded for 35 plus years. I was trading before I was trading when I was in college. I was trading before that. I was very interested in the stock market. So my dad opened up a brokerage account for me, custodian account, when I was probably 14. And so I've done a lot of trading. I made, the people that are in chat, our members, people that are here, I've made every mistake, a trade mistake that everybody's made. I bought too early. I bought too late. I've held too long. I didn't do my research, got into a phase or a stock that just was fluff. I mean, I've made every mistake, and now you got to learn from your mistakes. You got to learn not to make the same mistake again. There's some mistakes that are avoidable, some are not avoidable, but you really learn from that. And so I've honed my skills over the years, and I think I've become a better trader. Now I'm going to go back to your what you said about my percentage win. Yeah, I think it's a little misleading. I mean, I appreciate the nice words and everything, but I'm not really. I don't do a lot of short-term trades. Most of my trades are swing trades that could last for a week or a couple days to a couple weeks to a couple months. So whereas Momen or some of the other traders might take a loss early and move into something else, I might, I'm not really, I'm I don't lead with technical charting. I use technical charting, but I really don't get stopped out a lot on my longer term trades. I give myself room. So if I gave myself less room and I put stops closer, my percentage rate would.
Okay, no, and that's fair. But like I said, like for example, Mike refers to himself as a. Who's got their YouTube turned on? We got to turn that off. Whoever has it. I think it's Jason. Hello.
You would think you would learn by now, right?
Yeah, maybe. Toner, is it you? No. All right. So with everyone's got a different style of trading inside of True Trading Group, right? And I think that what's important is that Mike would consider himself like a traditional day trader, right? And what's cool about what it is that you are doing is that I think that your style really lends itself to hang on one second. I think your style really lends itself to people that are working full-time jobs, people that are able to that maybe aren't able to be in chat and just sit in chat all the time. And I think that's really important because most people are going to work full time. And I think that when you have the ability to have a high success rate for participating in low volatile trades, something that you can get in with confidence and keep an eye on, and have a good chance to be successful at it, I think that is very important and very useful to a lot of our members with full-time jobs. Go ahead.
Yes, I agree.
All right. I did mute you because it is coming from your end.
I don't have anything on. I don't know. In the background.
There's the feedback was coming on your end, but I think we're good now.
On my shitty microphone.
No, that is the family show. Sorry.
I've heard Mike curse before on here.
I know. You're like, I know. All right. So let me get into some questions with you. All right. So we asked your background. Are you a Grateful? This is from Barbara, who's a TTG member. Are you a Grateful Dead fan?
Yes, I am. And I was actually debating whether to wear my Grateful Dead shirt today. I chose not to. But
fair enough.
Yes, I've seen them quite a bit.
Brandon Broyles would like to know, where do you buy your cow artwork?
The cow artwork was bought at a home furnishing stores named Kirkland, which is not the Kirkland brand that they sell at Costco. So that's
gotcha.
I needed something on the wall. So
all right.
I think that cost $20, and when I move, it's going to go in the garbage.
All right. This is from Diamond Hands. Joe, cue the image. You gotta be quick with these, Joe. Joey will get there. Okay. Tonight, TTG Joe is producing the stream. So, all right. This is from Diamond Hands. Okay. Our member. Perfect. That's perfect. All right.
It looked like I'm making pasta.
Yeah, or holding on, with diamond hands. All right. Which stocks are you currently looking at for swing trades? Maybe give us a little insight into some things you've been watching, so on and so forth. Give us a little taste.
All right. Well, I'm not going to answer your question, but I'm going to answer your question. I'm not going to directly answer it. I'm also a sentiment trader. I'm also a sentimental trader. But I also look for situational trader, and I look for momentum shifts. I scour the news. I look for catalysts that will move a particular industry. So right now, I'm finding it. I know you mentioned you'd like me to trade more or to alert more. It's lately they've been coming slower. I haven't found when I alert, and I'll back up. When I alert a trade in TTG, I want to have conviction. I want to have confidence in the trade. And so I probably do more due diligence on a trade that I alert than what I would normally do for myself. I just feel that I owe it to the members at TTG. So that being said, I'm looking at some things. I do think that there's a trade there's an inflation trade. I think that inflation, the Fed tells you that they're not worried about inflation. I say bullshit. They don't want to spook the market, but I think that inflation is an issue and it is a problem. And I think there's a way to capitalize on that. I think rates will have to go up, and I know that they've been coming back down recently, but I think that the Fed will have to attack inflation. You see it in all different kinds of commodities, from industrial commodities to agricultural commodities, food. Everybody that's in here, you go to your grocery store, things are more expensive, and it's not just things are always more expensive. I've been to the grocery store and they're very apparent that things are more expensive, not just gasoline. So I'm looking again. I was in a silver trade. I'm looking back to maybe gold, silver. I do have a Devon Energy, which is DVN, which is a commodity, oil and gas. I'm looking at more of those raw material type plays. I'm looking at more plays that would capitalize on inflation and higher interest rates, actually.
Excellent. All right, last question for you, man. Tell me, describe the person that you feel would do best learning from you, following you. What does that person look like? Meaning, not physically, obviously, but I mean, like, does that person work a full-time job? Does that person have a bunch of free time? Can they sit in front of their screen all day? Describe what, if you're a potential True Trading Group member and you are and you are looking to come in and you're deciding, well, who do I look up to? Who do I follow? Right? You can follow everyone, but who should look to really hone in on you? What does that person look like?
Okay. The person that would follow me is somebody that doesn't have time to sit at their computer all day long and watch tick by tick a stock chart move. Some of the trades that some of the trades that Mike does, some of the other moderators, you really have to be on top of things, and you can crush it. Mike crushes it all the time, but a lot of his trades, you really can't step away from your computer. My trades, they're going to take longer. They might not work out immediately. I might not have the right. I'm not going to buy things at the bottom. I'm not looking to buy things at the bottom, but you're going to be able to do other things. You don't have to be at your computer. If I alert something, you can probably buy that stock hours later cheaper than what I bought it for. At TTG, when you sign up for a membership, you get a one-on-one with a moderator. You can pick the one that you want to. That their style is closer to your style. And what I've received in recently is a couple truck drivers, people that are driving trucks that have no time to trade actively minute by minute, but they can buy things and hold it for a few days or a few weeks. So that's the person that really would benefit from my style. And, I try to explain things, what I'm looking at. I do more fundamental analysis. So when I alert a trade, I'll tell people what I saw, how I came about finding this company, what are the catalysts, what's going to make it move, what I'm looking for. And, I just ask people, when I alert a trade, don't follow me blindly. Do your own homework. If what I said makes sense, I would go look it up yourself. I've had people that I put in a trade, I explained it, and then somebody would say, well, did you realize that there's an event coming up that, sometimes people educate me. The people in TTG, they learn how to identify and spot things, and we get ideas from from members. We're like, hey, have you seen what's going on with this particular industry or company? So, to answer your question, long-winded, person that has a full-time job, can't be at their computer all day, or doesn't want to be at their computer all day, and can take some time to let things develop.
Yeah. No, I think that's great, man. We do have a lot of truck drivers in True Trading Group. We have a lot of construction workers, a lot of truck drivers. We have a lot of people. I would say the vast majority of people in True Trading Group are trading with full-time 40+ hour per week jobs. This is not, if we designed an entire curriculum where only the people that were staying at home that could, sit in front of their computer for 8-9 hours a day could be successful, we would have 6 members. Okay. We, Mike, myself, the Wolf, everyone, we have all designed this to work for people that have a busy schedule, that have full-time jobs, right? And I want to know from our members right now, if you're in True Trading Group and you are killing it, working a full-time job, I want to know, sound off in chat right now, put the letter I in chat, let them know. Let them know. Let's see what we got here. Tanya trades between patient appointments.
Nice.
CRWI. Bank King. Sean Miller. G. Sanchez. Michael Haney. Eddie Van Traden put several I's in there. Look at this, guys. Look at all the letter I's coming through right now. Look at all the letter I's coming through right now. For anyone that's watching right now, guys, this is no joke. Okay, this is no joke. And I see Dana's comment. Dana Scavidi. Okay? Dana says, I'm struggling. Well, I hear you. And what Dana will also tell you, Dana, I need you to confirm if this is true or false. Dana, do you not have my personal cell phone number? And have we not tried and will continue to try and will do everything in our power to help you become successful so that you don't struggle? Is that not true as well? There it goes, guys. Absolutely is his comment. We leave no trader behind. Not everyone in True Trading Group is killing it. That's unrealistic. 100% success rate doesn't exist. Okay? It doesn't exist. But it doesn't mean that we can't try. We leave no trader behind in True Trading Group. Okay? Roughly 80 to 83.5% of our members are doing well, meaning that they're profitable or they're vastly improving as a trader. Okay? But that still leaves roughly 20% of people that need help. And unlike countless other services, we don't collect your money and then bail on you. Okay? We stick with you long after you've paid to become a member. That is a big difference, man, that we actually give a crap. Okay? We don't look at you as, oh, this is another member. We look at you as, this is a person. This is a person that just spent their hard-earned money to try and improve themselves for their family, for themselves, for whatever their goals are. You got to take that serious. You got to take that serious. It's a hell of a responsibility and a hell of an obligation. And that's why we do not quit on our members and our people. True Trading Group is a family, and we really, really mean that and stand behind that. Okay? Glenny, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
All right. Next up, you ready for this, Chris?
I'm ready. Always ready.
All right. Guys, you are in for a treat. Okay? So here's what we're going to do right now. So guys, today, Chris Toner is one of our head options traders. And I know we spoke a lot about options tonight. I really want to stress that True Trading Group is not just an options trading group. Okay, we talked a lot about options today because it's it's good way to grow a small account with proper risk management. It's also terribly risky, but with proper risk management, which is the cornerstone of the True Trading Group curriculum, it can be done. It can be done safe, and it can be done with a high success rate if you're willing to put in the work and the effort and the discipline it takes to get it done. Chris Toner is one of our head options traders. And Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, you've been trading options for over 20 years?
Not specifically options. I placed my first trade in 1998, but it took a few years before I was ready to move on into
How long
options.
have you been trading options, roughly?
Say about probably about 17 years.
Okay. 17 years, right? You've been trading options for 17 years. All right. And I know for a fact, because I've known you for a long time, I know that you've been trading options and trading in general successfully for that amount of time.
Yes.
You have literally, correct me if I'm wrong, but you have literally, for that entire time, almost the span of 2 decades, been supporting yourself and your family off of your trading. No bullshit, no joke.
No, I've been traditionally unemployed for over 20 years. So
yeah, but
just trading.
But beautifully self-employed as a
Yes.
trader. When you are a trader, Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, you are the ultimate entrepreneur. You make your, go ahead.
It really is. Trading is a business unto itself. It's one of the purest forms of business in that there's nobody else reaping the reward. You get exactly what you put into it. The amount of time you study, the amount of time you work to become better, you receive all that benefit,
All right. All right, Chris. First thing I want to do is I'm going to ask you a couple questions, and then I'm going to ask you to break down your 2 trades. Okay?
Sure.
All right. Let's do it. So, Chris is also our bona fide due diligence master, man. I mean, this guy, his level of due diligence is unlike anything else. So let's get into the first question. T. Frazier, lifetime member of True Trading Group, asks, where do you find the time between answering questions, modding the chat room, calling your own trades? Where do you find the time to get the level of due diligence that you actually do? Like, how do you do that?
Man, for me, it's almost more of a lifestyle than anything else. I listen to podcasts while I'm in the shower. I listen to different material. I'm constantly reading. It's really just being dedicated to it. When you want something bad enough, you'll find the time.
Yo, that's a pretty awesome and powerful statement, right? Because we were just talking about people trading with full-time jobs and all of that, and it's true, man. If you want something, think about it for a second. For those that are watching, think about the times that you truly, truly wanted something bad enough, right? Did you not move heaven and earth to figure it out? Why is this any different? Chris, you're also a single dad, are you not?
Yeah, it's just me and my son, Christopher. He's 12 years old. It's been just me and him for a little over 5 years now. Full time. He lives with me, all that. So
it's unreal, man. It's a hell of a thing. Really. All right. So next question. This is from Sobriquit, who is a True Trading Group member. He says, Chris, given your voice, you must have massive success with the ladies. Have you ever considered being a DJ?
No, never considered being a DJ. And I'm divorced, so it didn't really work,
Fair enough. I got a good one. Rob Morello, another True Trading Group member, asks, if you had to explain what your biggest weakness is as a trader, what would that be?
Believe it or not, I'm going to say confidence. You know, there's still, even now, there's a lot of times where I doubt myself. You know, there's a lot of instances where I'm looking at something and I question, you know, am I seeing what's actually there, or am I seeing what I want to see? You know, so it still comes down to having that confidence and having that faith in myself and knowing that what I'm seeing is correct and having the confidence to pull the trigger.
Gotcha. And obviously you've had to overcome some of that. And I think, I mean, that's literally the topic of a workshop that we did. And for those of you that are at home and that are watching right now or on the go or whatever, you should understand that that at True Trading Group, we have a 15-course curriculum. This is a continuing educational curriculum. So even after you pass the first 15 courses, we're constantly adding new material. Several times a year, we're adding new material to the actual curriculum and coursework. But in addition to that, we have over 100 hours of video material. And Chris can attest to that because Chris does a lot of those hours as a TTG moderator, where as a TTG family member, you participate in live events on the regular where you can ask questions, interact, get feedback, all for free. This is literally all part of your membership. Okay, we are the Netflix of trading communities. All right, so it's really amazing because this, what you just mentioned, was actually the title of a workshop that Mike did, which was how to, the first part was how to avoid FOMO, and the next part was how to build confidence in yourself to pull the trigger on a trade. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I really feel what that comes down to is proper education. You're either people that are, that achieve some level of success, typically you're lucky and it's short-lived, which was probably not so hard this past year in this market, or you're educated and you can have confidence in what it is that you're doing. And though you may feel that you struggle with your confidence, I think one of the ways, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, one of the ways that you kind of shine through that is because you have so much experience. You are educated.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is a long game. The whole process for me, it's really a marathon. It at the end of the week, at the end of the quarter, the end of the year, what you did on an individual day doesn't necessarily matter so much. It's the overall performance. So it's getting to the point of accepting you're gonna lose. Like, you have to learn how to be okay with losing. It's gonna happen. Just as you win, you're gonna lose too. The whole aspect of risk management and having the knowledge to mitigate losses and keep them small and just keep going. It's a number game. We talk about win rates and those different things. It comes back to those percentages. If you lose a few in a row and you're all down, you still got to look at the long picture. At the end of the week, you might have had a bad day here or there, but as long as you're net positive overall, it's fine. So I think that's the biggest thing, is becoming okay with losing.
And would you say that there's, with losing, right? It's so crazy. People that are in True Trading Group know this about us, that we are extremely transparent. We'll show you guys a little bit later on, but our entire trade history is on our site. Every single trade that we make, the wins, the losses, the break-evens, everything. Okay, we keep a trading journal on our website. Everything is there. There are no secrets. It is 100% transparent. We don't run from our losses. Okay. I also wanted to point out that you have been on here with us now for, what time is it? It's almost 8 o'clock, for an hour and a half. And not once did you hear us talk about firing your boss, Lambos, mansions, promises of $1 million. What you've heard is all real. the good, the bad, the ugly, it's all real. And I think that for those that aren't members, you really need to take a look at that. And then, maybe go watch some of the other videos that are on YouTube and kind of think to yourself, man, sometimes if things sound too good to be true, maybe they are. And maybe it's about time that we set realistic expectations on what being a full-time trader and what making the transition into trading stocks and options, what that really looks like and what's really needed to do it properly, so that you know how to lose properly. Because there's a right way to lose and there's a wrong way to win. Okay? And we show you the difference. We take you by the hand and we show you the difference. That's what we do at True Trading Group. All right? And right now, Chris is going to show you the right way to win, because he had 2 huge winners today, each for 50%. All right? So Chris, take it away. Take it to the charts, bud.
All right. So today, 2 different trades. Started out with Bank of America this morning, about an hour after open. This whole trade, everything on the top here, these 3 charts up top are according to Bank of America, and the 2 on the bottom are for the second trade. So what I was watching is as SPY was climbing and watching the dollar valuation, knowing that the banks are directly tied into what the dollar is worth. The market overall moves with the dollar, or sometimes it moves inverse, but there's a direct relationship with the dollar valuation and what's going on in the market, and particularly the financial sector. When this came in, this was a trend line down here for like on the dollar. I already had these lines set when the day started, and the price action just kind of played in between there. When I saw price coming down into the range, that's when I decided to take a position in Bank of America. At that time, Bank of America was actually up here. It was before this big drop. I got in a little bit early before it started to work. We took the position on the 38.50 call. Now, the reason for that was at that time, the price was already above 38. So if I was going to be right in that the price was going to climb, I wanted to be in the next option strike. And that's because as an option moves from out of the money to in the money and starts to build intrinsic value, you always get that little pop in IV. So it's almost like a little bit of a free profit margin built in there, if you will. So that's kind of what I do. When I'm looking at something, I'm looking at that next option strike in the direction I think it's going to go. So we got in the 38.50 call at 33 cents. That option actually went down. I think it went down to like 25 or even 20 cents before it started to work. Now, because of what was going on over here in the dollar, I didn't stop out. I held the position. These candles, all these wicks, everything was just bouncing around on that support line. It never broke below. We never got a candle that printed free below that line. It stayed there. It bounced around until it started to work. And that's the move we got on Bank of America. We were in that trade for a little over an hour. It's about an hour and 15 minutes. We entered at 33 cents, exited at 50 cents for the 50% take profit. About an hour after that, right around noon, started to look at Planeteer. This Planeteer came to my attention based off of, is actually the same thing Momen does. I went and looked up the most active options on the day. Where's the most activity happening? And the same website he uses, Bar Chart, has a list of the most active options each day. And so I went through that list. Planeteer was on there. There were some others, and started looking to see where price is. And when I was doing this, I was looking at the 1 hour chart just to kind of identify more of the longer term trend. And immediately I could see on this hourly chart over the past 3 weeks that just below this 23 level, I believe it was 2270 area, it was just hanging out there. Price came here, it was holding support. So when I got into the 3-minute chart, I actually came on the mic in chat on this candle. And as it broke below support, I said, hey, I'm looking at Planeteer. And I said, well, it's breaking right now. I'm going to wait. And the very next candle, just like up here, these support lines are not hard levels. They're more of areas of interest. It broke below and immediately popped right back above. So same thing. We're just below 23. I took position in the 23 call at 30 cents. And this one played out a lot quicker. In the next two candles, Palantir jumped over the trade line. It continued higher. Just before we got up to resistance right here at the VWAP, this purple line. So we took the profit at 45 for another 50% gain.
All right. Oh, I figured out how to get it back on. Excellent, man. Guys, what I'd like you to do right now, yeah, I mean, that was an excellent trade. Excellent trade. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, look, trying to think what else to really say about that. I mean, dude, when you potentially don't trade as often as the other mods, but man, when you do, you put on a clinic. I mean, it really is something to behold.
Yeah, I like to kind of incorporate all the different facets of the market. I mean, these were more technical trades, quick little day trades, almost in the realm of scalp. But normally I like to look at fundamentals along with the charts, the technicals, and also the social sentiment. So looking from all three sides. And when I can get all three of those to come together, that's when I find my best setups. And also beyond that, I keep a higher risk reward ratio. I like to double my money, and that's probably not the approach that I would necessarily recommend to someone else. But a lot of times when I'm looking at trades, I at least want the potential for 100%. Maybe that's not my target. Maybe that's not where the price is going to go, but I want that potential there, and when I can find those setups, and when I feel like it really is an A+ setup, I can go in and I can attack with more size and have a higher profit margin.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. So let's see. Let's go through where Jason go. Oh, hey, Wolf. There he goes. All right. Got it. Let's it's really it, man. Let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask Glenny, Wolf, and you this. Momen, for those of you guys that are wondering, like, where did Momen go? Momen went to go eat dinner with his family. So that is what he is doing. So he came on. He was great enough to come on. He worked. These guys all work so incredibly hard for you guys. Momen, all of them, all day, man. It's 8 o'clock at night. These guys are still doing it for the TTG fam. I mean, look, smash the like button, share, make sure you're subscribed. We are always giving golden nuggets of information on here for free. Okay, for free. Just today, we had somebody that sent us an email that said, hey, I'm not a member yet, but following these live streams, I've earned an additional $6,000 this week. That is insane. I was a little butthurt they didn't sign up yet, though. After they made that 6,000, Glenny and I both said it at the same time. Oh, wait, I have him muted. Hang on. Go ahead.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, but
I laughed because I knew that.
Yeah. So, anyways. All right. That is Mike's line, Dana. That is Mike's line. All right, guys. So, I'm going to ask you guys each one last question, and then we'll get on to the next part of the live stream here, wrap things up. I'm going to ask it to Toner first. Chris, why should you're a single father. I know that every penny that you've earned, you have fought for it. why should somebody, especially in this day and age, where there's all the uncertainty around the pandemic, there's all the uncertainty around where money's coming from, are we getting stimulus, are we not? Why should somebody take $1,248 and pay it to True Trading Group so that they can learn from you and from us? Why should they do that? Go ahead.
I mean, it's really an investment in yourself, especially, with the, recent events in the world and all those things, having a skill to where none of that matters. When everything locked down, my pay didn't change. When schools closed, that's my son's set up right there. He goes to school right behind me. It's really freedom in the purest sense. No matter what's going on in the world, you are in control. And there's nothing else like that. And plus, there's not really any other jobs you can do to where you're going to have the earning potential and still not have to wear clothes.
I know Glenny would agree with you on that. J.E. Blanco says, I made $11,000 in one day with you, Chris. One day. Dude, that is life-changing for people when they can say that you made $11,000 in one day.
That's amazing.
Unreal, man. All right, so now, Wolf.
Yes.
Same question. Why should somebody in this day and age with all the uncertainty take their hard-earned money, not put it into... Is that Sophie?
Yeah, it's Sophie.
That's awesome. Not put it into... Hey, buddy. Guys, in case you couldn't tell, we are all real people. We have families. We are not sitting in our, do we have nice things? Sure. Are we sitting flaunting our nice stuff and Lambos and all that? No. We're real people with real families doing real things, helping to change people's lives for real. Okay? So Jason's going to pop her head, though. So, Jason, why should somebody in this day and age spend $1,248 to learn from you in True Trading Group?
I think a lot of people that are here in True Trading Group are here because they're interested in cannabis, especially cannabis investments, just because prohibition is ending. We know that. I've been doing this since there was 13 companies back in 2013. I've seen it all. I've been there, done that, and bought the t-shirt. If there's a reason to get out, I get out. If there's a reason to get aggressive, I get aggressive. I think I've been right at every turn, which is why, a lot of people think that I'm an arrogant prick. Well, yes, but at the end of the day, when you are looking to pull the trigger and take that plunge, do you want to do it alone or do you want to do it with the best cannabis trader in the world? So, and I have no problem saying that because every furu out there and guru and guy that you follow on Twitter because he's really nice, these are all the same people that rode 2019 down into they weren't putting out calendars in advance because, again, I'm from the future saying what was going to happen and when. They didn't do a Weedapalooza based off of the Ides of March because there was going to be a big pullback in cannabis and we needed to be prepared and hedged for it. So, if you want to look for, whether it be a cannabis investment or something, macro trend, and understand the sentiment of this market that is irrational, then that's why you want to be in True Trading Group. Because for as much as, the things I do, there's somebody else that makes it up. You know, it's like a big pizza pie.
We know, and Mike loves pizza.
And Mike loves pizza.
All right, Glenny, same question, bud. Oh, I still have him muted. Go ahead.
Well, I think that it's for me. I became a member first before a moderator, and that was the best investment I ever made. I got back my initial. I call that an investment, as my fee to join the membership fee was an investment, and I did 2 trades that were small in size, and I got my money back plus. So I've made that money that I invested in a membership 100-fold or so. It's just that it's a community that offers different points of view, different types of trading, ways to make money that you probably weren't aware of. The lessons alone are worth it. You know, go through the lessons, take the exams, pass the exams, become TTG certified, get on the chat, come in every day if you can, listen to Jason Simmons, go through Traderpalooza and Weederpalooza. You're going to learn stuff that there's no other place that I can think that you can learn all this information in a format that allows people of various levels, whether people have never traded a stock in their life or people that are experienced traders. There's something for everybody. And at first, did I want to spend $1,200? Like, no, I didn't want to spend $1,200. But then I realized that I made it back. So is that a Chewbacca? Chewbacca's giving me the hook. I think it's the best investment I made, and I hear it from members every day that it's the best investment that they made. I've never heard personally. I haven't heard from one member that said I am unhappy that I joined and I wish I, didn't spend the money on a membership. Never heard that before.
Awesome. Thank you, bro. All right. So, what I want to do right now, is I would like to know, look, we do these live streams, and the goal with all of these live streams is to really provide some sort of value to give you for those of you that are new, to give you a little bit of a taste of what you can expect or what it is that we are all about. Okay. It is our goal to provide value on these live streams. And right now I want to know if you did find value in these live streams. So what I want to know right now, if you found value on this stream, go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. All right, let's see. Let's see the number 1s. Were you gonna click the chat overlay?
It's up there. How you did that?
This is wild. Look, there's so many comments coming through with the number 1 that. Can you hear me, Glenny?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because I was muted for a second. There's so many number 1s coming through that it was literally crashing the streaming software. It's unreal, guys. That is absolutely fantastic. That literally our goal is to make sure that you have value on these streams. Okay, this is excellent. All right, listen up, guys. As you know, because we've talked about it, True Trading Group's obviously a premium product. There is a fee for it, as there should be for the amount of sheer effort and care and tools and resources and community that we provide for our members. Okay? If your interest has been piqued here tonight, if you're not a member of True Trading Group, you need to know that we have a 7-day trial that costs $3. Okay? That's it. Why $3, right? Well, first of all, we take great pride in the people that come into our group, that come into our family. Okay? So we don't want to make it free to go ahead and try, because we get a ton of spam. We'd get a bunch of people that just come in there and shill and spam and do all sorts of stuff. $3 lets us know that you're a real human being. That's why $3. Okay? 7 days, $3. At the end of the 7 days, you can absolutely upgrade to a full membership, but you don't have to. There is no automatic upgrade. This isn't like some other shady service where you pay $3 and then if you forget to cancel it, you're screwed. That's not what happens here. You pay $3, and in 7 days, if you choose not to upgrade, nothing happens. Your membership, your trial membership simply expires, and that is it. There's no auto renew, there's no reoccurring charge. That is it. With the 7-day trial, you get 7 days of access to our Trade Ideas scanner, the settings of which are all submitted by members. 7 days of access to unlimited free analyst rating, SEC filings, insider buying transactions on any stock in North America. Okay? You get access to our stock profile tool, which is the ultimate due diligence companion. All right? You heard Chris talk tonight about doing deep dives on due diligence and really taking his time and understanding what it is that you're investing in. Well, let me tell you, that tool is invaluable. Okay? Invaluable. And you get it as part of your $3 trial. It's a joke. Okay? Also, we're going to give you 3 days of access in our chat room during the 7-day period. So you sign up tonight, and then tomorrow, which is Friday, you have access. Saturday, Sunday does not count. Monday, Tuesday, you have access. Okay? We don't count weekends or holidays, obviously. You come in the chat, and like I said earlier, all of our members have direct, free, unlimited access to our moderators. You could private message them in chat. You can ask them any question you want. It's really an unbelievable thing, man, and it's game-changing for people that are just getting started. Okay? And for people that have been here for a while that want to go ahead and verify or find conviction in what it is that they're doing, you have access to that as a trial member. All you have to do right now, open a new browser window, type in TTG.com. The link is in the description below. It's right in the caption. Hang on, how do I do this? Right there. Okay? Go to TTG3, TTGTHREE.com. It's $3. You will never be charged again. If you hate it, you won't hate it. I assure you, the amount of effort, energy, time, love, compassion, and respect that is put in by our team, you may not sign up after 7 days, but you're going to leave there knowing more than when you came in. I guarantee it. All right? So now what I'd like to do, just to get kind of an idea of who's on here with us, if you are not a member of True Trading Group, I want you to type the letters TTG in chat right now. Let's see who we have with us. Go ahead. Just type it in chat. TTG, letters TTG, if you are a non-member of True Trading Group. Ole Timey, Enzyme 3, Robert Howard, RV Thomas, George Jimenez, Asim Mak, Thomas Kennedy, Ryan Dauphin. I cannot read Chinese, sir, but I see your name. Jedi said, Dave Snyder. Let's see. Who else? Guys, don't be shy. Type it in. I want to see who's here. Join this. Matthew Kemper says, join this. Camper says, join this afternoon. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Matthew Camper, to the TTG family. We have Alan Wu, Kanta VFX, Debs, Massimo Colangioli. There's a lot of you here. TTG Dogecoin from Sam E. Okay. Robert Stover, TTG. Russell Hall, TTG. Excellent, man. I know there's a lot of you here because I know how many members are on here right now. So great. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving us your time tonight. We know that you could be doing other things. We greatly appreciate you spending your time with us. And hopefully you found some value here tonight. And we know that you did because you just told us. Okay? Now, everyone listen up. All right? Everyone listen up. As I take a sip of LaCroix, this live stream is brought to you by LaCroix. Here we go. Guys, if you've listened to anything that any of us have said this evening, listen to this. No one, not Toner, not Momen, not Wolf, nobody here is going to do this work for you. No one here is going to get you to your goals. We will help you, but we're not going to do the work for you. You have to do it, and it starts with the right education, tools, and community to help you learn, trade, and profit, and that is what TTG is all about. A one-year membership to True Trading Group is normally $2,212, which by itself would still be substantially cheaper than some of the other, quote, top products that are out there, okay? However, you sign up by midnight Pacific Standard Time tonight. We are going to give it to you for 43% off, which is just the $1,248 that I told you earlier. There are no upsells. There are no add-ons. You have full access. You have full access to our mods, including Mike and everyone you saw here tonight. You have access to everything we have and everything we ever will have for not one penny more ever. And for those asking, well, why doesn't TTG have a monthly membership? Why, I love it. I want to do it, but it's a lot of money to do. Why can't I do it at a monthly membership? Guys, the amount of effort and work that is put in, the sheer amount of services that we have that save you guys literally thousands of dollars a year as traders. It's very simple, folks. We know what our value is. And if we're going to put the amount of time and effort into it to help you guys achieve your goals and to be there with you, then you're going to make an investment in yourself and do the same thing. That's it. It's that simple. We know what our value is, and we know that we are confident in our ability to help you because we're doing it for so many other people. Not our first rodeo. Okay? That is why. Look, when you start trading, you're going to need a couple things. All right. When you start trading, you're going to need a real-time news feed. Yahoo Finance doesn't cut it. That's not real-time news. Okay. Yes. Is that a news feed? Yes. Is it real-time news? Absolutely not. You're going to need real-time full book data. Okay. Level 2 and streaming data. You're going to need a real-time charting software. That is the things that you're going to need, whether you sign up for True Trading Group or not. Those are the things that you are going to need, okay? As I said before, True Trading Group is the Netflix of trading communities, okay? Yeah, it's a cool little saying, but it's the truth. You pay one price, you get access to everything that we have or everything that we ever will have. We also, one of the ideas that we had when we were building out True Trading Group is instead of just courses, okay, what we wanted to do was bundle the top tools in this industry. Okay? Top tools in this industry. And before I continue, if you're a True Trading Group member We're going to do the TTG Stimmy. And for more information on that, for the True Trading Group Stimmy, go ahead and log into the main trading chat room right now. I'll be in there as soon as we're done, and I'll give more information on it. Okay, no password needed right now. Head on over to the main trading chat room. We'll start the Stimmy as soon as this is done. So we want to go ahead and give the top trading tools to our members. Okay, for those of you that maybe have never been on a stream before, you know, you will not know this, but for those that have, you will know that we are partnered with Benzinga. Okay, so as a member of True Trading Group, okay, as a member of True Trading Group, you get access to Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed and Squawk Box. Okay, this tool is invaluable. And I know I keep saying that a lot tonight, like, oh, this is invaluable, this is invaluable. But it truly is. In this market, the trader that has the news first has a greater chance of success, hands down, and nobody does a better job than Benzinga. And as a member of True Trading Group, you get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed and Squawk for free as part of your membership. You also get QuoteStream's real-time level 1 and full book level 2 data. Okay, this is all part of our trading simulator, okay, where you can practice trading stocks and options without having to risk your hard-earned money. Why should you have to if you've not traded and you're not comfortable trading options or stocks or whatever, and you want to learn, why should you have to pay us $1,248 and then lose a bunch of money learning? Why wouldn't you use our simulator? And there's other programs out there that offer a trading simulator and education, but guess what? You get 30 days for free, 60 days for free on the simulator, and then there's a charge. Nah, with us, all year, the entire length of your membership, free as part of your membership. No upsell, no extra costs, no add-ons. The QuoteStream real-time level 1 and full book level 2 data is all included as well. You also get access to Trade Ideas real-time preset scanner streamed directly to our members. It is also decided upon what goes in there directly by our members as well. You're going to get a minimum of 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community that is sporting over an 84% win rate. Let me repeat that. 10 actionable, easy to follow real-time trade alerts per week from a community of pro traders, most of who you met here this evening, that has an 84% win rate. That means that 84% of the time they're calling something out as a group. If you know what you're doing and you know, if you have a general understanding of what to do, because we don't want you to follow anyone blindly. That's not what we teach here. But if you've gone through some of the courses and you're comfortable following some of the alerts, there's a pretty good chance for success there. All right? You get access to one small private study group with any TTG moderator of your choice. I highly suggest that when you sign up, you take your time, you observe their styles, you get to know these people, you send them private messages, you talk to them, they will interact with you. Okay? And you see, okay, this person matches my style, this person, and take your time and decide on who you want to do it with. You guys see Mike on here all the time, but tonight you saw so much more. Okay? You have 15 professional courses designed by an award-winning hedge fund trader, Michael Edward. Guys, this guy literally chiseled away and designed these courses to turn you in to a profitable trader. Okay, we have beginners course, advanced courses. We have courses on beginners options, advanced options. We have courses on trader psychology, which is really 80% of any trader's success. We have how to trade a market crash, which came in big which was a very handy lesson, especially last year. Guys, we even have a course on how to do your taxes as a trader. Okay? It doesn't get any better. I mean, the curriculum itself is amazing. Now you throw in all those other tools, now you're talking serious value. As I said before, you also get 100+ hours of recorded workshops and webinars from live events. This is growing all the time. All the time. We just did another one today. We have more going through it, more coming up every month. All right. We do this thing called Trader Palooza. It's an all-day 12-hour workshop. Okay. Within there, we have workshops on how to build a small account from $500 to $25,000, how to work with a full-time job, or how to trade with a full-time job, how to overcome FOMO and have confidence pulling the trigger on your trades. It is absolutely amazing. You get access daily in our chat room. Like I said, I really want to harp on this. You can message these people in chat. It doesn't cost you anything extra. Okay? It is pretty spectacular. Okay? And just as a little FYI, like if you're like me or you're like others that want to that are maybe keeping track of their expenses, because you have to, right? Let's do a little bit of math here. A TTG membership right now with code TTG121 brings the price down to $1,248. Benzinga Pro's newsfeed and Squawk Box, if you go ahead, I forgot to mention, I apologize. You also get access to TradingView Pro's charting software. Real-time streaming charts live. You have different layouts. You have different, you have every indicator that TradingView Pro Plus offers, and all real-time is provided by Quote Media, all included in your membership. Okay, so let's go over this one more time. Benzinga Pro Newsfeed and Squawk. If you bought it on its own from Benzinga, it would be $1,188 a year. Okay? Real-time streaming level 1 and level 2 from Quote Media, $990 a year. The stock simulator on its own, $750 a year. TradingView Pro Plus's charting software, $720 a year. Guys, without any of the education, any of the access, any of anything else, just for those services, which you will need to be a successful trader, it would cost you $3,648 per year. You do the math. Please listen to me, guys. Okay, this is not a sales tactic, this next part. This is accurate. We know our value. Guys, our price is going up. All right, we've been saying this for a while, and every day it has been going up. Go watch a live stream video from a month ago. Tell me what the price was and tell me what it is now. Guys, we are going back to $2,000 and we are staying there because we know our value. We know what it is that we are offering people. Okay. And we know that it is literally a nothing investment to learn a skill that has the potential to change your life for the better. And there's no better place to do that than in True Trading Group. We're going back to $2,000. It's going to happen a lot sooner than people think. Instead of doing it overnight, we're doing it little by slowly so that people that want in don't get sticker shock and can do it. Okay? Every day, the price goes up by a couple of bucks. All right? Our goal, Mike, myself, Wolf, everyone, is to disrupt this industry. That is our goal. There is a ton of BS out there. Our goal is to disrupt this industry. In order to do that, we need to provide insane value, and that value and all the tools needs to go ahead and reflect in the results of our members. We are only as good, we will only be as good of a company as our members are doing well. Our members, literally everything that we do is based around making sure our members do well, because without our members, without our TTG family, TTG would not exist. We would be nothing. So that has to come first. Every single day we get up and we think, how can we continue to increase value? And how can we make sure that they wake up and they think, damn it, this is the best money I have ever spent? That is our goal. It's not some sale or some gimmick. My TTG fam, I want to know right now, do you think $2,000 is worth a membership to True Trading Group? Do you think it's worth it? What do you think it's worth? So, sound off in chat right now. Let me know what you would pay for a True Trading Group membership. Tell me about it. I want to know. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, worth 2,000, worth way more, $5,000, easy peasy, 5,000, 5,000, 10,000, 100% at least 5,000. It's undervalued, 5,000, priceless. It's worth my left arm, probably not. 5 to 10,000, 5,000, worth over 5,000, easily 2,000, worth more than what you're charging. It's priceless. 5 figures, hands down, it's worth way more. 10,000, no problem. So many teachers, so many tools, so many classes and videos. I've said over and over, 5,000 plus. 5,000 sounds reasonable, but thankfully it wasn't. And you know what? It will never be 5,000. It will never be 5,000 or 10,000. See, that's the whole point. These people are not paid to say this. They get no benefit for saying this stuff. These are real people. It's our real members. I want them. I love it. I love seeing this, not so I can raise the price or Mike can raise the price. I love seeing it because they're saying it's worth 5 to 10 grand. We're charging $12.48. I want them to go ahead and I love it, because if they're saying it's worth 5,000 and they're only paying $12.48, then guess what? Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. But you don't get complacent. We continue to think of new ways and new things to do to increase the value with our members. Okay? Now I want to know, guys, if you're a member of True Trading Group, right? How long did it take for you to make that membership fee back? And are you making money with True Trading Group now? Let me know. Sound off in the chat. Let me know. I want to know. Our viewers want to know. Let's see. 1 week, Primal Plasma made it back in 1 week. 1 week for Donnie Holbrook. 2 days for Brian. Making money, Chris Botsis, not yet. You'll get there, bro. Diane Fig, not yet, but soon. Absolutely. Yes, 1 month for Lynn Wright. 2 weeks, and yes, making money. Hot Dog 69. Month and a half for Boston George. 3 trades for Oilers 168. 3 to 4 months, but it's the first group I was able to pay off so quickly. Thank you. Dustin Charles, I literally made half. Hang on, let me pull it back up here. I literally made half of what I paid in one trade tonight using less than what I paid for the subscription. That's huge, man. Huge. Jessica Woodward, 1 month and 100% making money. Okay. Miss Tiny Trader says not even close, unfortunately, but you know what? We're not giving up on you and you're not giving up on us. And that's part of what makes us a family. Okay. Bishu Karki says, I just joined, so I will let you know in a few weeks. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Made enough money to become a lifetime member in 5 months. This is amazing. It's amazing. You know, Ghost with the most. Yes, 2 months. Jeff S. Still learning, but definitely yes, profitable. Debs asks, how much is lifetime membership? Lifetime membership is something that we only offer to our full annual members. And it's far more of like a really cool rewards program than it is any additional, special courses or classes. We don't play that game. All right. Lifetime members don't get access to some secret special course or a set of tools that annual members get or don't get. Lifetime membership is something that we offer on a limited basis because it comes with a certain amount of one-on-ones. But it's only available to full annual TTG members. Okay. Miss Tiny Trader 88 says, I won't give up. I may not be in chat, but I will always try to make the streams. Hell yeah. And anything you need, you have my direct line. You text me or send me an email any single time. We will do whatever we can to help you get to where you need to go. Okay. Jim Sebis just joined today, made $28 on the first trade, 40 more of these, and he is good. Well, let's see if we can get it. Hey, base hits, man. That's what Mike always says. SAC 1334C made membership fee during the trial, so I joined. Hypothetically, if you got 2 weeks of membership left and red, what should I do? Reach out for help. If you don't let us know you are struggling, we have no idea that you're struggling. We will not know what to do. If you tell us you are struggling, we will go to the ends of the earth to help you. Reach out to us. We are accessible. You are worth it. Okay? Excellent. Take a sip of LaCroix. Again, this live stream is brought to you by LaCroix. Not actually, but if you want to sponsor us, I would take you on as a sponsor. All right? Now, all right, guys. So, thank you very much, my TTG fam, for answering those questions. Look, we said it before, we give back to our members. For every 300 members we're giving away a free Tesla Model 3 or $30,000 cash. We just did this a week ago. So that was great. Also, guys, so today in chat, we had a ton of new trial members in chat today, right? And everyone in chat wants, because we give away Kindles and laptops when people sign up all the time, right? I mean, that's something that we're known for, okay? So for us, it's become kind of difficult to get the laptops because our wholesaler that's been getting the computers kind of feels like, all right, well, we're basically buying the guy out all the time for these computers. So we had a bunch. So we bought them out recently. We just went through 100 laptops in like less than a week. And now what's happening is today in chat, we had like over 100 trial members in chat today. And we did like this little workshop with them, showed them all the features of True Trading Group. And then at the end of it, they were all like, my intention was not to sell them in there. It was just to like help them not feel so overwhelmed. So they said to me at the end of it, they're like, well, what about the laptop? We want to sign up. Can I get the laptop? Can I still get the laptop? And I literally, and for those of you that were in chat today, as trial members can verify this is true. Okay. I know that one of the members, I just saw him that signed up today, saw this as well. But what happened is that I literally had TTG Joe, who's sitting behind me. You can see his head next to the bottle. I had him call up our wholesaler and say, look, we know we just bought you out. I need a commitment for a certain amount of laptops. What can you do? So he's like, look, we're getting in more tomorrow, but they usually sell us between like 50 and 100 at a time. This time he's like, look, if you want it, you got to buy all 150. Okay. So that's it. Yeah. Old timey was there. This is true. This is not a sales pitch. This is actually what happened. Cyril was there as well. So we went ahead, and after sitting on it for a minute, there was actually a woman named Abby in chat that was a trial member that I was really hesitant because you got to buy all this stuff up front, So this trial member in chat was like, it's all about risk versus reward or something like that. And I was like, ooh, challenge accepted. You know, I was like, all right, let's do it. So I told Joe to have, to go ahead and commit to the laptops, and we did. So guys, we just purchased 150 laptops. Okay. This is very touch and go as far as when we get them in, and when we sell out of them, which is usually really quick. Because who doesn't want a free laptop? Okay. I mean, kind of a no-brainer, actually. But I can't guarantee that these are going to last a very long time. You know, they usually don't. We had 100 last week. They were gone within 4 days. Okay. We got them in on like a Thursday. They were gone by Sunday night. We have 150 that have been allocated. 20 of them were spoken for today by new members signing up. So we have, what is that? 100? I'm terrible at math. 130? 130. We have 130 that we're going to be giving out between now and let's call it Sunday night at midnight. Guys, this is going to be first come, first serve. I'm not going to tell you, oh, we're never going to get laptops in again. That's not true. We will get them in, but it is going to be scarce. You know, we're not at a point where I'm buying a pallet of these things. You know, typically if I can buy 50 of them or 100 at a time, I will do it. This will be one of the largest orders we've ever placed. So look, if it goes well, sign up tonight, from tonight till this coming Sunday at midnight, as long as we have the availability, which I can't guarantee. Okay, it's literally first come, first serve. And you'll know that you're getting one of the laptops when you're on the checkout page. It'll say the laptop that you're getting and a picture of it. Okay, so that is how that works. All right, and there, Joe's pulling it up on screen right now, so you'll see it right there. You get a brand new laptop, Asus, HP, Acer, Dell, Lenovo, or Chromebook. We pay for the shipping. We ship. We now have the ability to ship to not only Canada, but UK, as well as France, Germany, and Australia. All right. So you sign up, you get it. If there isn't any laptops left, you will see a Kindle in place of the laptop. That's how you know that we're out. All right. So that way you guys don't have to guess. All right. So that is what you do. And guys, make sure when you go to the checkout page, you have to put in the code where it says enter coupon code TTG121. You have to put that code in, click apply code, and the price will change. Okay? And listen, the laptops and the giveaways are cool. It's all extra. You want a different kind of laptop, you want a specific type of electronic, go invest in yourself, go to Best Buy, and go get whatever the hell you want. We're trying to help you so that you have incentive to join, so you feel comfortable, so you don't have to trade on your phone, so you can, you know, have something new and nice to trade with. But if you want something different or something better, don't sign up to True Trading Group to just get a free laptop. Sign up because you want to learn how to trade so that you can profit, so that you can learn a skill that has the potential to change your life. And look, I'm going to do something that Mike does every stream because we do it for everyone. We do it for everyone, and we do it because we know and we believe in what it is that we're doing. You're going to sign up for True Trading Group, not only because of everything you saw here tonight. By the way, we're also 5-star rated with over 160 reviews on Trustpilot. I encourage you to go over there and look at that, read that, really internalize what, picture 1,060 people, 5-star reviews. Unreal, man. It is a truly humbling experience. All right? Not something we take lightly, and we are grateful for it. So, with all that being said, I'm going to do you one better. We do this for all of it. We have a money back guarantee. And before you're like, yeah, right, money back guarantee. Everyone's got a freaking money back guarantee. There's always, fine print and red tape and who's going to give it back to you. We will. We'll give it back to you. Absolutely. All right. If you go through all of our courses, you pass all the exams, you do your private study group, you participate in chat when you can, and at the end of your 1 year, you lost money, that's not a you problem, that's a me problem. That's an us problem at True Trading Group. That's not your problem. We owe you that money back at that point, and I'll gladly give it to you. And you'll keep the laptop free of charge. This money back guarantee is on the checkout page as well. Everything is documented. There is no secrets. No secrets. So I've just guaranteed your membership. There's a laptop. Okay. There's actually 130 of them. There's infinite reasons why you should join something like this. But I guess it really just comes down to how bad you want it, how bad you're going to take the time, or how badly you want to take the time to invest in yourself. Because ultimately, that's what we're talking about, is an investment in yourself. Everyone, people have the courage to throw $2,000 or $1,000 in Dogecoin, which congrats to everyone that bought low and sold high today. That was pretty cool. Way to go, Joe. But will you take similar money and put it into yourself? That's what I'm challenging you guys to do. And you don't want to do it tonight? No problem. Pay $3. Do yourself a favor and come see if we're full of shit. I promise you we're not. That's it. I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Thank you. Thank you for all the thumbs up, the shares, the everything, the feedback. You guys are amazing. My TTG family members, go over to the main trading chat room. Let's get this stimmy on. All right, you guys are amazing. Please, please, please use code TTG121. TTG 121 at checkout. Get the 43% off. Get one of the laptops before they go. They're not making it to Sunday. Okay, do yourself a favor. Feel confidence in the money back guarantee and feel confidence that you're not going to have to use it. And if you did, we'd honor it. You got this. We got this. All right. We'll see you in chat tomorrow. Thank you guys. Have an awesome night. Thank you. Good night.